Hey there guys, I'm Nick here on Shabby4. Now I'm 3 days until Nintendo Switch. Alright guys, so we're on the final 3 days. Basically in the previous episodes, I covered all the main topics I want to talk about. We talked about games, we talked about the overview of the total system, we talked about accessories, we talked about SD cards, and we talked about advice on camping out, which I got positive views. I mean, it already has 2 likes. I mean, it's not anything big for like bigger YouTubers, but for me it means a lot that you guys like the video. But anyways, so today, I mean, this isn't really a new topic. I mean, we're going to start getting to more news stuff for the last 3 days. But you guys have probably all heard about this, but I'm just going to state my opinions on it and why I don't think it's a big deal. And everybody's going crazy about this. Is that the fact that they just announced that there's going to be a game that's going to be a mobile only, like you can only have it outside the dock. And to be honest, I don't think it's too much to worry about because people are going to say, wait a minute, does that mean they're going to start making dock-only games? To that I say, it would be stupid if they did that. They probably wouldn't. You may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, but having a mobile-only game is stupid. Not really if you think about it, because like I said, the thing is meant to go anywhere. Like, it's the basically selling point system is you can have it at home, you can take it on the go. If you have a mobile-only game, you can still be at home and take it off the dock. But if you have a dock game, it's just going to be stuck there. And honestly, the reason why they're making it mobile only is because it's more touch-based features. And unlike the Wii U or the Mate, where like, oh, you always have that gamepad with you and has a touchscreen. The Switch, you don't use the touchscreen unless you're having it up the console mode. And to be honest, I mean, without those features, there are some games that like the tap features. Like this game is particularly just a mobile game that used to be on iOS and Android, and it's coming to Switch now. And the fact that it only relies on like it's a touch-based rhythm game, and it makes sense that you would need that. Like, I honestly think the only reason why it's going to be mobile and why some future games may only be mobile is because the fact is they need that touch screen, and you're not going to have that when you're in dock mode because you just have the Joy-Cons and you don't have the full screen with you. Because why would you? You don't need it. You don't need a screen unless you're on the go. But like, I don't think they will make dock only games because I mean it would be stupid. Like I said, I'm gonna state this a million times. Like, there should be no need to worry. If they do, I'm gonna be like, what? This is why? Like, why? You take away the main feature of the system. I mean, at the same time, Nintendo could do that, but I really don't think they will because I think they're finally understanding what we want, and it would make no sense to take your main feature and just throw it in the trash. I mean, it's probably going to be a thing where, because, I mean, the only difference between dock and mobile mode is mobile has a touchscreen. And so I think there would be no reason to make a dock-only game because, I mean, if you're going to make a complaint about the controls, I mean, you have the normal controls on the dock. When you take it on the go, you still have the Joy-Cons, and you have to have support for the Joy-Cons. It's just how it works. It's the system's main controller. It would make no sense. You may think to yourself, oh yeah, it's power. But at the same time, I mean, first of all, it's already not as powerful as a PC, PS4, or Xbox One. It would be no reason just, oh, let's like shrink it down more. They're already doing it, so there'd be no point just not to put it portably. I mean, even if it does like consume a lot of battery, and even if it's like so bad where it's like, oh, it only has 30 minutes before the Switch dies, even I still feel like they would still make it so it'd be portable. So I honestly don't think you guys need to worry about this. I mean, if Nintendo decides to like come out with a game like, this is only on dock, you can all yell at me for that, but I personally don't think it's gonna happen. It would make no sense. I mean, the portable kind of makes sense to me. I mean, it has that touchscreen, and even though you have to have it portably, you can still take it out while you're at home. Like, you still have that possibility of being everywhere. So, like, that's just my thoughts. I mean, like I said, I don't think you guys need to worry about them making dock-only games. At least for like the main like focus games, they're not going to do that, and I don't think any game is really going to do it. If they do, they're going to get ridiculed because I know Nintendo won't because it's their own console. Like, I feel like if a third-party developer decides to do that, they're going to get ridiculed and yelled at. So I don't think it's really going to happen. I do think there's going to be more mobile-only games though, because I mean, you have that touchscreen. That's a possibility for putting more like trash mobile games on the system, just like Steam has. So that's just my 2 cents on the subject. Anyways, so I will see you guys on 2 days until Nintendo Switch. Oh my god, that's 2 days, people. I mean, I act the same way every time it goes down a day, but it's just so hyped. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. On Thursday, when I do the 1 day until Nintendo Switch, I will not be calm whatsoever. I'll be probably running or jumping around the room, running around. I don't know, probably screaming into the camera. But yeah, so that's basically it for today's video. I will be doing a Switch unboxing video right after the Switch launches at midnight. The video will not be up at midnight, but I will be recording at midnight. It should be out the next morning when the Switch comes out. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm Shy Vaporeon signing out.